Hi guys, how you guys doing? I just want to do some bed rant. Just tell you guys how I'm doing. My face is healing pretty well. I had fallen asleep with my face in my laptop and smashed the laptop up a little bit, but it's healing. Like these computers and things are intelligent, and it's starting to heal a little bit. I haven't had it repaired or anything, but I can see more than I could before at first on my computer now. So I'm just going to let it try to heal on its own. I really don't want to pay $200 to have it fixed. But I did learn not to. I do some of my own form of yoga for meditation and relaxation, and I was doing some of that in front of my keyboard, in front of my laptop, and I was really tired and I just went to sleep and just smashed my face into the laptop and bit my lip up pretty good. It's healing though. It's healing pretty good, and my face healed good, and now just my lip and my mouth needs to heal a little bit more. But thanks for bearing with me with this. I do note though that the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, which is sexual energy, and the fifth chakra, which is the throat chakra, which is creativity, which includes musicianship. The throat chakra is connected to the second chakra. And I think when you hurt your mouth, I think it might have to do with it might affect your art or something, like your creativity a little bit. But I'm doing good. I'm all right. I made sort of a breakthrough today in my thinking on music, and I want to share it with you guys, even though it might be silly. But I'm transparent. I just tell you guys what I'm thinking. 30 years ago, I discovered alternate picking, and I think I wanted my uncle, one of my uncles, adoptive uncle, said to me when I showed him the technique 30 years ago, he said, just master it. And that's haunted me like ever since. Like, well, have I mastered it? Will I ever? How will I know? And I'd like to think I made some progress in that today, when I finally realized consciously, on an absolutely conscious level, that alternate picking is for speed, not the drug, but fast notes. And I think that was a progress for me. That might have been what I'm looking for, because I think it might, defining what the alternate picking is for might mean that I understand it, but also that I put it in its place so that it won't dominate everything I do all the time. To define something as for speed means that there's some things it doesn't apply to, which is when you're not playing fast. So that might have been a breakthrough. It might even be, they say, in Buddhist theory, they say enlightenment can be considered 3 steps, if you look at it that way. The first is mountain. So that's just the normal life of everybody. Mountain is mountain, it just is what it is. And then step 2 is mountain is not mountain. So the second step in enlightenment is when you realize that things aren't what they seem. Things are different. Things need to be questioned. And mountain isn't mountain. And then finally, the third step, which is enlightenment, is a return to the first step, where mountain is mountain again, but only after having analyzed it first through the fact that mountain was not mountain. And I think that might be an accurate, model for how enlightenment comes. And I think maybe by me defining alternate picking as being for speed, that might be one of those steps of enlightenment. It might be the second one, for instance, when I realized that maybe the first step, maybe the very first step was when I first learned alternate picking. Maybe I I was absorbed by it. And maybe the second step is to realize it's just for speed. Maybe that's a step back. Like, it's no, alternate picking isn't mountain, or alternate picking isn't the be all end all of music. And then maybe that's a precursor to the third step that might be coming, where I realize, well, no, it is important. It's just not everything, and integrated into my style. So that realization, that consciously realizing that alternate picking is for speed, might have been the second step of musical enlightenment for me in the journey that I described based on the Buddhist theory. So it's possible. And so I'm just keeping you guys up to date about that. And I'm gonna be doing some more jamming tonight and tomorrow, meaning tonight in the wee hours of the morning. I'm not sure which direction to go, but I've got some ideas. Maybe I'll share them with you. Maybe I'll go all of them eventually. It's just a matter of which turn I want to make at the moment. I might do some Doors songs where I actually play the song and sing Jim Morrison's parts. I might do some Doors. I might do, of course, I might do just some more jams with the drum beat pedal. I might do more songs that where I sit down and play the acoustic, and sing, and and I might do some bands that I just haven't done too much, that I haven't covered too much. The band Loudness is a Japanese band. I haven't done any of their songs ever, and I like them. I think they're cool. I might do one of those. There's a song by Earth, Wind, and Fire called Shining Star, something like that, Shining Star, that was covered by Stryper, and Stryper is a Christian band, and I've only done them like once in my whole channel's history, and they do a version of it, which I might do that song. I'm just keeping my mind open, and I'm just enjoying my process. Oh, I'm working on the left-handed playing thing again. More of that might be coming when I play either both guitars, one with each hand. I'm actually working on the opposite hand's function on the opposite hand. Like, I'm working on picking with my left hand and fingering with my right hand, even though that's left-handed and it's backwards. I'm starting to meditate like that. I want, maybe I'm looking toward both hands being able to be both hands, each hand being able to do both hands function of a guitar, on a guitar, being able to finger with the left hand and pick with the left hand, and pick with the right hand and finger with the right hand. Something might come of that, and I've got a guitar strung up just like strung up backwards, a la Jimi Hendrix, and that guitar and the amp that I play it through is in the hippie room for use anytime. So I think that's cool. I'm interested in following my path and not doing not being limited by what others have done. I'm not saying others didn't do great things, but I don't want to say, well, nobody did that, I can't do that. Well, that's the first time that I do want to do that. A lot of the time. So anyway, so looking forward to jamming with you guys, for you guys and with you guys, and love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.